Good evening, everyone. I'm audible to all of you. Hello. So soon we are going to only 5 minutes left, and then we're going to start our
Good evening,
webinar.
ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, good evening, ma'am. You are audible.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. So within 5 minutes, we are going to start this webinar. It's going to be very insightful, and the speaker is already with us, Mr. Satyam Mirgane, and after just 4 minutes left, and we are waiting for some more people going to be joined, and we'll start according. So thank you for having patience.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. If you want your connecting people should be the part of this webinar, you can join it, and you as well. So now the time we have to start our webinar. Before proceeding further, I would like to welcome you all, give you a thanks that you have come for this, and I promise that this webinar going to be very insightful and very interesting for all of you. You will definitely going to learn lots of things from here. So it's a warm welcome to everyone for this today's webinar. This webinar is on design with purpose, UI UX fundamentals. We are excited to have with us an inspiring young designer who is already making wave in this field. Mr. Satyam Mirgane. Am I correctly pronounce your name, I think?
Yeah,
Yeah?
you are correct. You are correct.
Okay. So he has a deep passion for UI and UX and coming straight from the industry with several years of hands-on experience this domain, currently associated with script analytica technology. His creative thinking and problem-solving abilities have led him to win and even conduct several prestigious designathons. We are glad that he is also associated with Vastav Group, that with us. And today he is going to be sharing his key learnings and practical tips for everyone looking to explore for the growth or grow in the world of UI and UX design. Whether you are a beginner or someone with experience, there is something valuable for you, everyone. So without any delay, please let's welcome our speaker, Mr. Satyam Mirgane.
Okay, hi everyone. First of all, thank you, ma'am, for the lovely introduction.
Thank
So
you.
today, let me share my screen first. So okay, my screen is visible.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So hello everyone. So thank you for the introduction, ma'am. And today we come up with the masterclass that is designed with purpose. So let's start the session with a question first. So how many of you are aware about UI UX first? Let's make this session interactive because I want you to get maximum benefit out of this session. So any one of you, random guess is also allowed. So don't worry.
Yes, everyone, you are all welcomed with your questions, with your doubts, and it's going to be interactive only when you will respond. So please respond accordingly.
Seems like no one have idea about it. Even I don't. Can you please just start the classes if you don't mind?
Okay, no issues. Okay. So okay. So first of all, that the thing UI and UX both are different things. People generally mix both of them. So now talking about the UX. तो UX बहुत सालों से चलता आ रहा है ऐसा नहीं है कि UX कोई न्यू टर्म है in India maybe you have heard this term from last 4 or 5 years and not only UX हम एक पूरा वर्ड सुनते हैं पूरा एक टर्म सुनते हैं that is UI and UX UX बहुत पहले से चलता आ रहा है UI UX पिछले 10 years से इंडिया में काफी चल रहा है because like see from the last 10 years digitalization is there now what happened like see whenever there is an interaction between a machine and a human there comes an interface and whenever there is an interface it is associated with some kind of experiences अभी मेरे हाथ में ये फोन है this is a machine I am a human if I want to interact with this phone there must be an interface तुम्हारे सामने एक लैपटॉप है you are not able to communicate with the laptop if there is no interface so interface is always associated with an experience so that's why from the last 10 or 10 years जब से digitalization इंडिया में आना स्टार्ट हुआ है this term comes out इससे पहले यूजर एक्सपीरियंस पहले भी एग्जिस्ट करता था बट आज के समय पे यू हैव लिसन द टर्म बिजनेस एनालिस्ट तो बिजनेस एनालिस्ट का काम पहले प्रोडक्ट मैनेजर भी करता था अदर स्टेक होल्डर्स भी करते थे बट आज के समय पे चीजों को माइक्रो लेवल पे डिवाइड कर दिया गया तो जब माइक्रो लेवल पे डिवाइड कर दिया गया है तो उनकी एफिशिएंसी बढ़ जाती है चीजों की पहले भी यूआई यूएक्स का काम होता था बट वो कोई और इंसान कर देता था बट अब एक स्पेसिफिक फील्ड बन चुकी है यूआई यूएक्स नाउ आज के अगर हम एजेंडा के बारे में बात करें तो द वेरी फर्स्ट वी आर गोइंग टू get an introduction of UI UX, then UI or UX, which is more important, then career path in UI UX, then UX case study. So I will tell you what is a UX case study and how we can make it. And in the last, we can go with a doubt clearing session. Okay. So now see this looks attract, but experience decide the price. So why experience decide the price? See, for example, if I want to go to Mumbai from Pune, and there are two cars. One is Mercedes, one is Maruti. right? So why the cost of Mercedes and Maruti differ so much, even the purpose is same. The reason is like experience. When you sit in a Mercedes, the experience is different. When you sit in Maruti, the experience is different. So the difference create the value. Now see, here in digital products, we don't use price as a term, but we use customer acquisition. Presently in market, for example, there is Swiggy, there is Zomato, there is Uber Eat, right? जब इतने सारे competitions हैं, सबका purpose same है that we want to serve food to our customers. But how we can decide कि हमें किस किस तरफ जाना है based on our experiences, right? कि मेरा experience किधर अच्छा है, right? So इस वजह से user experience के अगर आपके आपका या फिर किसी वेबसाइट का user experience काफी अच्छा है, तो उसका customer acquisition भी उतना अच्छा होगा. So that's why user experience is very crucial in any product. Now, this is a coin. My screen is visible. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes,
yes, sir.
Okay. So this is a coin. Okay, let's take an scenario. I love to take examples. So this is a coin. Let's imagine एक blind इंसान है and मैंने उसको एक coin दिया, right? And if he is able to distinguish between the value of the coin, it means the user experience of the coin is high. First, before coming on the point, tell me what is the purpose of a coin? Anyone? What is the purpose of a coin? To buy things. Okay.
Transaction.
Uh, your voice is not audible. Can you repeat?
It's a means of transaction.
Okay, it means it's a mean of transaction, right? Okay. For toss. Okay, Arjun is saying it's for toss. Okay, right. Okay. Any other guesses? Okay, fair enough. So see, I have a 5 rupee coin. If I give it to you, the value of the coin will remain the same, right? If I have a 5 rupee coin, if I give it to you, the value will remain the value will remain the same. It will be 5 only, right? So it's a form of currency. जिसको मैं किसी और को भी देता हूँ ना, तो उसकी वैल्यू उतनी ही रहती है. उसके एक्सचेंज में मैं कुछ भी ले सकता हूँ. अभी मेरे पास वो 5 रुपए का कॉइन है, मेरे पास 5 की वैल्यू है, मैंने तुमको दिया, तुम्हारे पास वो 5 की वैल्यू आ गई, राइट? इट्स अ मीडियम ऑफ एक्सचेंज, राइट? ऑल्सो ओके. सो देर इज अ ब्लाइंड इंडिविजुअल, देर इज अ ब्लाइंड पर्सन. मैंने उसको 5 रुपए का कॉइन दिया, उसने उसको फील किया एंड उसने बताया कि ओके दिस इज अ 5 रुपए कॉइन एंड उसने ले लिया. वी कैन से कि जो हमारा कॉइन है उसका यूजर एक्सपीरियंस अच्छा है. नाउ वो इंसान को तो दिखता नहीं है, ही इज विजुअली impaired, फिर भी ही इज एबल टू डिस्टिंग्विश. तो यूजर एक्सपीरियंस कैन बी फील एज वेल. जरूरी नहीं है यूजर एक्सपीरियंस हमें देख के ही पता लगता है कि ओके इसका यूजर एक्सपीरियंस अच्छा है. एंड हियर कम्स द डिफरेंशिएशन ऑफ यूआई एंड यूएक्स. कई बार आई हैव सीन पीपल दोज हु आर इनटू यूआई यूएक्स, दे जनरली मेक वेरी गुड डिजाइंस एंड देन वो बोलते हैं कि स्टिल दे आर नॉट गेटिंग गुड जॉब्स एंड ऑल. द रीजन इज beautiful design doesn't mean that you have a good user experience. You can see the example of Amazon. कभी Amazon का वेबसाइट देखना, you will find all everything is made up of images only. There are very less text. उनका UI is not that modern as compared to Myntra, Flipkart, and all of these things. Still, the ruling Amazon is ruling the e-commerce industry. Experience is very important. Now, one thing is very important here. See, not everyone is blind, right? इधर तो हमने सिनेरियो लिया था कि एक ब्लाइंड इंडिविजुअल है. नॉट एवरीवन इज ब्लाइंड. जब डिजिटल प्रोडक्ट्स की बात आती है, वहां पर हम किसी चीज को फील नहीं कर सकते. लाइक किसी चीज को हम लोग ऐसे फिजिकली फील नहीं कर सकते. जैसे यहाँ कॉइन था, क्या मैं अपने पीसी के अंदर घुस के एक्सेल को फील कर सकता हूँ? नहीं कर सकता, राइट? तो व्हाट इज द मीडियम ऑफ एक्सपीरियंसिंग अ डिजिटल प्रोडक्ट? दैट इज ओनली थ्रू विजुअल्स, राइट? सो होता क्या है, visuals can trigger your mind as well. And visuals is, you have seen थोड़े दिन पहले Instagram पे कुछ insensitive sensitive content आ रहा था, तो they have blurred everything, right? So what is the need of blurring these content? The requirement is they can trigger our mind both in positive and negative mind. Trigger doesn't mean that it can trigger your mind in negative way only. It can trigger your mind in both negative and positive way. The user experience designer के पास इतनी power होती है, he can trigger the mind of an individual. He can force an individual to buy a certain thing. And that's why there is one more thing I would like to show you. There is dark pattern. So dark patterns by government. And yeah, so to regulate these kinds of things, like government of India has given the policies for dark pattern as well. Dark pattern. Okay, so this is prevention from dark patterns. So what happened earlier in Zomato, Swiggy, they used to trigger our feelings. Like they used to like yes and no. If there is yes and no button, for no button, they used to give primary color so that the user is forced to click on the yes button. There are a lot of things like uh, which triggers our ego sometimes. So there are these kinds of things. Sometimes hidden charges are also there. So these are dark patterns. Any doubt? Okay. Okay. So let's move forward. Okay. So how many of you are college students here? Okay. Mithali. Okay. Shivam Raj. Okay. Arjun. Okay. Okay. So how many of you think UI UX as an escape route of coding? You can switch on your mic as well.
Yes, I think this is the best escape route for if I talk about coding.
Okay. So the very first thing is like if you consider it as a escape route, it may be difficult for you because as a BTech engineering student, I don't have any design degree. I am from BTech computer science engineering background, but still I am into UI UX. I've done 5 internships and then currently working. Still, I find like if you have the creativity and a problem solving ability, you can be a good UX designer. It doesn't require a UI UX background or a design degree. Yes, how can a BCom student or non-design background student start a UI UX? Yes, I'm telling that as well. So, okay. So first thing is that coding is not required here. But if you know coding, it will be a plus point for you. Because in my current internship, like there's a whole procedure basically. होता क्या है ना, जब stakeholders की तरफ से requirements आती है, the very first thing is like they tell you the requirements and accordingly you do research on a particular product. That we call it as UX research, user experience research. It includes several steps. Like first we do interviews with the users. Like for example, if we want to build a e-commerce website, we don't mention in times. Okay. So if we are making a e-commerce website, so we first do user interviews with the users that what kind of uh, facilities you want on a website and all of these things. What are their pains? What are their gains? And everything. These are user interviews. Then there are different type of research methodologies which we are going to cover later. So after that, we do UI designing. Even 75% in the process is just UX research. Even a single color, is decided by the research only. For example, if you have seen the color of Zomato and Swiggy, it is little bit orange and yeah, red. So because red colors trigger your hunger, so everything is based on your research only. That's why you can see the UX designer is paid higher as compared to the UI UX designer or UI designer only. Because हमारे इसमें अभी इंडस्ट्री में पीपल यूज टू से कि जितना कम तुम फिग्मा पे डिजाइन करोगे उतना ज्यादा तुम कमाओगे. दिस इज बिकॉज साइकोलॉजी जो यूएक्स रिसर्च के लिए जो इम्पोर्टेंस है, दैट इज दैट इज मोर एज कम्पेयर टू यूआई डिजाइनिंग. बिकॉज कौन सा एलिमेंट कहाँ लगेगा, इवन दैट इज डिसाइडेड even that is decided by the UX designer only. Let me show you one thing. For example, this is my phone. The placement of a button is also decided by the UX user experience designer. You can see, for example, this is my thumb. So the most convenient area is this, like this one. If I put a button at the top right corner, so it will become difficult for me to touch there. So all of these things comes under user experience only. So these are the things. Now, is design degrees required? No, design degree is not required. Is coding is required? No, coding is not required. If you know coding, it's a plus point, because when you sit with your developers for UX auditing, it will help you, because sometime your developer will say ये नहीं बन सकता. At that time you can correct him कि मैंने ऐसा ऐसा बनाया, you can code it. So it will be an added advantage for you. Now, anyone of you here जो design degree hold करता है या फिर जो pursue कर रहा है? Okay, I guess no one is there for design degree. Okay, so now let's talk about the roadmap first. So the very first thing is understanding the field. Now, what I mean by understanding the field, see, जितना आज मैंने बताया, जितना अभी तक मैंने बताया, this is just a basic overview कि UX होता क्या है, UI क्या होता है. Understanding the field means like search about the articles of UI UX related to UI UX, other industries which are working on their products. So follow the people, those who are into UI UX. You will understand more about this field because it's a very evolving field. Second step is learn a tool. Now there are many tools available, like Figma is there, Adobe SD is there, then Sketch is there. Sketch is specifically for MacBook users only, but Figma is the latest tool, and Figma is one of the best tool I have ever seen as compared to XD. I have used XD, I have worked on XD, but Figma is the best. So you can learn Figma. Now, from where we can learn Figma? So I would recommend two people. The very first is Ansh Mehra. So Ansh Mehra, so this is a 10 video series of basic of Figma UX design. This is more than enough. This is really more than enough. You don't need to make complicated designs, even in the industry as well. Like earlier, I used to think I have to make fancy designs, but from my past experiences, I can say that in industry also, you don't need to make fancy designs. You probably working on dashboards and tables and all of these things. Most of your works revolve around the placement of the objects only. So this from this series, you can cover the basics of Figma. Now, the second thing that is very important, that is UX design and research. Now, UX design and research consists of a lot of things, like interaction design comes under UX research, then information architecture, empathy mapping, then user personas are there, user stories are there. There are a lot of things. So you can learn all these, like there are n number of strategies for doing UX research, but stick to 4 to 5 which you feel convenient. And sometimes it depends on the product as well, that which kind of research methodology you need to carry out. Now I will recommend you a course which is on Coursera, which is actually earlier it used to be free. It is given by Google only. Google UI UX Foundation course. Sarah. Earlier it used to be a free course, and this is the only course which holds value in the UX design, because the rest of our courses are not that worthy. I have seen people doing this and getting job. So you can enroll for this. This is likha hai enroll for free, but you can apply for student discount as well. So you can get student discount as well. So from here you can learn about different methodologies and all of these things. Secondly, there is one more individual. There is Sapta Rishi. So okay, so Sapta Rishi is I generally follow, because Sapta Rishi is actually the assistant vice president of Swiggy. I guess some mic is on. Okay, so you can follow the series of Sapta. There is a playlist. Okay, Sapta reviews. Yeah, you can follow this. This is a series where he have reviewed a lot of portfolios of designers. So there you can come to know about different like what are the mistakes UX designers make in their portfolio in their designs. So this will be very helpful for you. And now coming towards the third thing, that is design systems. Now what is design system? See, when you work in an organization, there are multiple designers. So if I told you, okay, we have to make a e-commerce website, and if there are four developers and four designers, if I have given one page to one designer, second page to second designer, third to third, and fourth to fourth designer, and if I ask them to make a design, now everybody will make different color of button, different border radius of a button. So it will destroy the consistency of the whole product. That's why design systems came into the picture. So design system basically, it's a company brand identity only. For example, let me show you my favorite design system is of Atlassian. Atlassian design system. So this is how a design system look like. Like everything, like even the spacing is defined. कि कहाँ पर कितनी spacing लगेगी. For developer is it's also helpful. For example, for grid, they have given for logos, fixed type of logos are given. Like you can directly download it from here. Then components. In components, everything is predefined. Buttons are predefined. Calendars are predefined. Date time picker is predefined. Comment is predefined. Now, if everything is predefined, what is the need of a UI designer? Right? Correct. Even if you see the job posting of Google, Microsoft, and big MNCs, you will find the job posting is of UX designers only. They never hire for UI designer or UI UX designers. They hire for UX designer or UX specialist or product designers. Why? Because already the things are already designed. They just required user experience designers to know where the elements need to be placed and how we can enhance the experience of a user. That's why these big MNCs don't like. If you see any product of Google, you can quickly recognize that this is a Google product because the consistency is maintained. So this is the thing. Design system. You can learn design systems. Then coming towards build case study and validate it. Now, what is a case study? So case study is nothing but the whole process to make a product, the end product, that how you have started, the user interviews you have taken, then user personas you have made, what kind of research you have made. There is two type of research, primary and secondary research. So primary research is you like user interview, you have taken interview of somebody. So that comes in the primary research. Secondary research means you have referred some paper or something from internet. That comes from the secondary research. So everything you have to write you have to document it and you have to present it. Then after that, based on your research, what conclusions you have taken and what design decisions you have made. And then finally, you have to put your UI designs, that these are my UI designs. So that is called a case study. And that case study can lead you, can give you a job or an internship as well. Now, talking about the salaries and what are the future scope. See, presently, the market is very good for UX designers in India because it's a booming field. Every company needs a product which looks fancy, which is having good user experience. If you think about any kind of idea, there are possibility that already a similar kind of idea is executed by someone else. But still, people are coming into the same field, right? And if you want to get an extra edge over them, you can get it over UI UX only by making a product which is having better user experience than the existing one. So, like market is good. If I talk about the average internship stipend for a UX designer, it can be up to 60 to 70,000 as well, and minimum it can be 15,000, 20,000 as well. So I still remember I have done my very first internship at free of cost. That is a company called Acadbuddy. I have done their work for free of cost at that time. But after my second internship on only, I get paid for my internship. I got job in UI UX as well. So this is a very good field, and the present company where I'm doing my work, so I need a replacement. But the thing is, the quality people are still not able to like people are still not there. Those who are having quality. So if you see, if I need an individual for web development, I can get it. My college is flooding with the people or people with web development and other stuffs, but there is very less people those who are working in UI UX field presently. I don't know about what about the future, that there will be people with good skills or not, but presently there are very less people with good skills. So it's a chance, like there are very low competition. You can enter into this field and can make good money, get good job and internships in this field. Now talking about the average salary, so this is a salary of a UI UX designer average, which they are making. That is 7 lakhs in India, an average UI UX designer salary. This is a UI UX designer salary. UX designer salary can be higher than this. Okay, now talking about the big companies. So like Google, only for 2 years of experience for UI UX designer, they pay 24 LPA. Then you can see it's a it's a very good option, career option. If you don't want to get into a coding, but still you want to get attached with the tech world, so you can definitely go for UI UX designing. Now, uh, okay, now let me show you one case study that what a case study look like. So, okay, so this is Behance. So Behance is basically a platform where people upload their case studies. So once you are ready with your case study, you can upload it and you can directly share your link from here only. So let me search. Yeah. अभी तक before proceeding, anyone कोई doubt किसी को? You can write it in chat box as well, or you can switch on your mic as well.
How we can apply for jobs for UI UX, and actually I just wanted to know, like, basically what was the major difference between a UX designer, like how it can be better than a UI.
Okay, you want to understand the difference, matlab means role of UI and the role of UX
Yes,
designer
yes,
in
yes,
a company. Okay,
exactly.
okay. So see, as a UX designer, you will be given a requirement, a set of requirements that we want this kind of application. As a UX designer, you will not even open the Figma application to design something. You will first carry out all the research, like what kind of audience I'm making this application for, and what is the age group, what should be the color of this. So any similar applications are there in the market as well, or not? So if there, what is the competitive? Do a competitive analysis. How we can get extra edge over there? You will interview the real users, those who are going to use that application, and get and try to understand their pains. And I will tell you, one of the best way to understand the user's pain is to go on the Play Store and find the reviews under that application. So you will find a lot of things. Like people generally, like if you go on on Play Store and search for any application, you will find reviews, and people have put their criticism under that. You can just like remove that, you can just make it more good by reading that reviews. So these are the things which are a user experience designer is responsible for, mainly for the research process only. For a UI designer, the only work is to put the elements at their places with good colors, nothing else. Because everything is given by UX designer. Even the placement is given by UX designer. That's why I told you that the salary of UI designer is also less as compared to the UX designer. Okay, Isha Rawat has asked a question. I am a beginner and I want to get an internship in it. What basic tool for it? Okay, the very first thing is that you need to learn Figma very first. Then learn about the fundamentals of UX, user experience. build a case study. Without case study, it's very difficult for a beginner to land on an internship. I hope I have answered your question, Isha. Any other query? What are some good platform to build a UI UX portfolio? A good platform to build a UI UX case portfolio. See, I will tell you. Like I have explained you what actually case study is. Uh, is Canva is a useful for tool for? Okay, let me tell you one thing. Uh, First of all, there is a difference between a graphic designer and a UX designer. Nowadays, I generally feel that the job for you graphic designers is over because of AI. You can see the potential of ChatGPT, the level of art it's making just on a prompt. Now, earlier before 1 year, we can say कि okay नहीं ले पाएगा AI job graphic designers की, but recently the Ghibli art come into the picture and the image generation tool of ChatGPT uh, totally remove the graphic designers. And talking about Canva, so Canva, we don't use Canva for UX designing because it don't have that much flexibility to make designs for uh, that for mobile or web applications. It is used for making. It is good for making presentations all and all. So Canva is not recommended at all. Okay, so that one is build a portfolio platform to build a UI UX portfolio. You can make your portfolio on this only, Figma only, and then just copy all the content and put it on Behance, or there are Dribble as well. Yeah. Any other query? I am learning web developer. I am learning web developer. Okay, but feels it difficult to imagine how my website will look, and don't get good ideas about it. What to include so that it look good, where to place what, so how can I expand my thought about it? Okay, so this is a very obvious question for a web developer. That's why UI UX design came into the play. So if you want to pursue a career in web developer only, so you don't have to think much about this thing. But if you want to come into the field of UI UX designing, the very first thing is that start observing small things. कि ये चीज ऐसी क्यों की होगी? Even have you ever observed the fan? Like fan का जो एक blade होता है वो थोड़ा सा tilted रहता है. Have you ever noticed क्यों रहता है? तो whenever you see anything, if you're seeing a chair, कि वो ऐसी क्यों, उसका structure ऐसा क्यों बनाया गया है? Start observing small things. Automatically, it will become a habit of observing things, and you will understand the reason behind that. So, Shivam, don't look for like मेरा design अच्छा कैसे दिखेगा. See from a perspective कि वो काम कैसे आ सकता है. ठीक है? Like I have seen a website of one of my friend made. He has made a very beautiful website, but उसको ढूंढने पे मेरे को लॉगिन बटन ही नहीं मिला. एंड उसमें आगे कोर्स परचेस करने का पूरा सिस्टम उसने बना रखा था, बट उसमें लॉगिन ही नहीं था. तो दैट्स काइंड ऑफ बैड यूजर एक्सपीरियंस. इवन इन माय कंपनी आई हैव वर्कड ऑन अ प्रोजेक्ट जिसमें uh, there is that is a procurement application which basically do a supply, which is related to supply chain management. So it basically take 9 steps to generate a challan. But if you see carefully without losing any of the important information, that can be reduced to 3 steps as well. Even if you see like the best thing about Google, why Google is a leading company in terms of UX as well, because if you go in on YouTube, you will find you can access any feature of YouTube within just three clicks, and that's enhance the user experience. Okay, can you give a real world example where UI was great but UX failed, or vice versa? Yeah, sure. I will give you the example. Okay. Any other queries? Else we can move forward.
यस सर, जैसे कि मैं UI UX के लिए मैं अभी फिग्मा पढ़ रहा हूँ, तो इसमें क्या होता है
Okay.
कि मैं UI डिजाइनिंग के लिए कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन जैसे कोई होता है कि कोई मेरा क्लाइंट हो गया, वो मुझे कहता है कि मेरे लिए क्या ये डिज़ाइन बनाई है, तो उसको
हम्म।
मैं सोच नहीं पाता हूँ कि कैसे उसे कर सकता हूँ। तो क्या आप इसे से बता सकते हैं कि उससे कैसे कर सकते हैं?
वो आपको डिजाइन करने के लिए बोलते हैं या फिर डेवलप करने के लिए बोलते
जैसे वो एक एप्लीकेशन उनका बनाना है हमें, तो उसके लिए
हैं?
बोलते हैं कि आप डिज़ाइन रेडी करके दिखाइए हमें कि उसको मतलब वो कैसा दिखेगा हमारा एप्लीकेशन।
Okay, 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 okay. The very first thing is like, see, like कई applications ऐसे होते हैं जिसके जैसे existing applications already market में होते हैं. So the very first thing you need to do a competitive analysis. अब होता क्या है ना, कुछ कुछ एप्लीकेशन बहुत सेंसिटिव होते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल लाइक इफ बैंकिंग सेक्टर का कोई एप्लीकेशन है, वी कांट डू एक्सपेरिमेंट ऑन दीज काइंड्स ऑफ एप्लीकेशन. बिकॉज होता क्या है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ आई वांट टू मेक अ लॉग इन पेज फॉर अ बैंकिंग वेबसाइट फॉर अ बैंक, तो इंसान के माइंड में एक फिट रहता है कि बैंकिंग वेबसाइट ऐसी ही दिखती है. तो अगर मेरे पास ऐसी रिक्वायरमेंट आती है, अगर मैं आपकी जगह होता, फर्स्ट आई विल एनालाइज ऑल द बैंकिंग वेबसाइट. मैं पहले देखता कि उनका यूआई कैसा है, ठीक है. उसके अकॉर्डिंग मैं देखता कि उनमें गलतियां क्या है जिसको मैं ठीक कर सकता हूँ. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अभी आपको जो प्रोजेक्ट है वो उसका टॉपिक क्या है, मतलब किस किस रिलेटेड है वो प्रोडक्ट?
जैसे सर वो नाई वाली शॉप होती है ना,
कौन सी?
नाई बार्बर
ओके
वाली
ओके,
शॉप।
हेयर. ओके ओके, सैलून है. ओके. हाँ. ओके ओके, गॉट इट. सो सी, सबसे पहले तो ऑलरेडी ऐसी कई सारी वेबसाइट्स होंगी जो सैलून रिलेटेड काम करती होंगी. नाउ फर्स्ट गैदर द रिक्वायरमेंट्स फ्रॉम देम कि आपको क्या क्या चाहिए उसमें. हो सकता है कि उनको एक स्टैटिक वेबसाइट ही चाहिए, बस उनको उनकी शॉप के बारे में दिखाना. या तो सेकंड चीज हो सकती है, दे वांट ऑनलाइन ऑनलाइन बुकिंग एज वेल. अब ऑनलाइन बुकिंग जैसी वेबसाइट्स भी ऑलरेडी एग्जिस्ट करती है. सी द सिमिलर काइंड ऑफ वेबसाइट्स, आस्क देम फॉर देयर कलर प्रेफरेंसेस एंड डू योर ओन रिसर्च फॉर कलर. कि हेयर मतलब सैलून रिलेटेड वेबसाइट्स में कौन सा कलर यूज किया जाता है, उसके पीछे का रीजन निकालो. एंड टेल देम कि फॉर एग्जांपल इफ दे आर सेइंग कि हमें रेड ही कलर चाहिए, but your research is saying no, the black color is very suitable for these kinds of websites. Tell them the reason why you are choosing this, because that can impact your business only. So tell them the reasons. And best thing is to do competitive analysis. Okay, can you? Okay, any other questions?
नो सर, थैंक यू सर।
Okay. Will be recorded version of this session available? Yeah, yes, it will be available. Okay, any other questions or we can move forward? So what is the difference between the website developer and the UI UX designer? So okay, website developer. तो जब हमारा डिजाइन पूरा हो जाता है, डिजाइन इज मेड ऑन फिग्मा. एक बार जब वो पूरा हो जाता है, वी गिव इट टू डेवलपर्स. डेवलपर्स हमारी फिग्मा डिजाइन को देख के डेवलप करते हैं. दे कोड इट एक्चुअली. एंड वन थिंग आई वुड लाइक टू शो यू, लाइक फिग्मा में एक फीचर होता है डेवलपर मोड का. उससे क्या होता है, जो भी हम कंपोनेंट डिजाइन कर रहे हैं, लेट मी शो यू दैट ओनली. ओके, मेरी स्क्रीन शेयर्ड है ऑलरेडी. माय स्क्रीन इज विजिबल. माय स्क्रीन इज विजिबल.
Yes, yes, sir.
यस सर।
ओके. if I go here, then- okay. Like if you are a student, you will get the developer mode as well. Let me check. यहाँ पर डेवलपर मोड है या नहीं. ओके, डेवलपर मोड इसमें नहीं किया गया. वेट अ सेकंड. फॉर एग्जांपल इफ मैंने ये बनाया, ठीक है. अब डेवलपर को इसका कोड चाहिए, तो कोड पूरे तरीके से नहीं मिल सकता, बट वी कैन गिव द CSS. इफ यू आर अवेयर अबाउट वेब डेवलपमेंट, सो HTML and CSS and JavaScript. So CSS is for styling. So the styling code can be given by the Figma only. So this is a developer mode. अभी ये paid है, but if you log in it from the college email ID, or you can buy it as well. So if you log in it from college email ID, you can get the whole code as well. तो developers इसका use करते हैं, because होता क्या है ना, डेवलपर कई बार देख के अंदाजा लगाने का कोशिश करता है कि दिस इज अ 2 पिक्सल्स का बॉर्डर रेडियस एंड ऑल. बट if you want the correct design to be developed, so always recommended for the developers to use the Figma dev mode only. So I यहाँ से है. So what is the difference? Okay, so website developer और UI UX designer के बीच में यही difference है, that website developer code the website, UX designer Figma का use करके उसको design करता है, and once it get approved, वेबसाइट डेवलपर उसको डेवलप करता है, एंड वेबसाइट डेवलपर अपने साइड से कुछ भी चेंज नहीं कर सकता है उसमें, क्योंकि लास्ट में एक चीज होती है, दैट इज यूएक्स ऑडिट. UI UX is useful in data science field. Okay. Yeah, this is a very good question. Let me answer this. See, uh, like most of you जो आए हैं यहाँ पर, they think कि UI UX मतलब Figma and all of these things only. But recently, I went to a workshop here in Pune only. So, the post of the speaker is UX in communication. And first, I didn't understand what he actually does. But the whole session is based on LLM. तो LLM बेसिकली क्या होते हैं, जैसे चैट जीपीटी है, तो चैट जीपीटी इज अ एआई जो हमसे बात कर रहा है. जो चैट जीपीटी के रिस्पॉन्सेज आ रहे हैं, उसको ट्रेन करता है ना जो इंसान, उसकी जो लैंग्वेज ट्रेन की जा रही है, वहां पर भी यूजर एक्सपीरियंस डिजाइनर आता है. बट दीज यूएक्स एक्सपीरियंस डिजाइनर्स आर वर्किंग ऑन कम्युनिकेशन. तो देर आर डिफरेंट. इवन वी एक चीज है, हम इस यूएक्स इंडस्ट्री में बहुत बोलते हैं दैट द बेस्ट यूजर एक्सपीरियंस आर द हैकर्स ओनली, because they know the psychology. So UX design can be helpful in data science field, not that much, but yes, definitely it can help. But UX is heavily contributing in AI field. Like I told you that UX is also used by cybersecurity analysts as well. Then it is UX user experience and communication as well. So these all things. Uh, any other doubt?
यस सर, क्या मैं इसमें जैसे मैं एज वेल मैं फ्लटर डेवलपर भी हूँ, साथ ही साथ मैं अभी फीमेल लर्निंग कर रहा हूँ. तो सर मैं चाहता हूँ, जैसे मैं डिजाइन रेडी किया तो मैं फ्लटर में भी कोड इसका चाहता हूँ, तो वो सब मिल सकता है?
सब मिल सकता है यार. मैं लेट मी शो यू वन थिंग.
यस.
मैं दूसरे आईडी से ज्वाइन करता हूँ. I will show you like how our developer work with Figma. Uh, Sir, I've sent a request for sharing my screen where it is visible. Okay. My screen is visible.
यस सर.
Okay. We have applications as well. Let's consider this application. So this is actually a live application which is available on Play Store as well. So this is the name of the application is Soil Master. So it's basically do soil analysis and give the report on your mobile phone. So okay, Suraj, so you are asking about this, right? Like how we can
यस.
utilize it for. Okay. So see, uh, this is a design. Shift plus D. Okay. So just by enabling the developer mode, we have the developer mode access in this PC as well. So this is the developer mode. So here just I have to select like right here. Here we have options like CSS, Android, iOS, and all of this. And there are external third-party plugins as well, which converts the code into which convert the design into code as well. So, but these are not that accurate currently, but these are very helpful as well. Helpful, like they can give you exact design, but there will be small mistakes which can be जिसको तुम ठीक कर सकते हो if you know Flutter, and
यस.
this will reduce a lot of time. For example, if I click on Android, so okay, in Android it is asking me for Compose or XML. For example, if I click on Compose, तो see यहाँ पर उसने कोड देना स्टार्ट कर दिया. अब मैं एक ही कंपोनेंट का भी कोड ले सकता हूँ, जस्ट इसका अगर मेरे को लेना है तो इसका कोड लेना है, everything. So this is the benefit of Figma and for developers. So developer can use this. So like developer can understand कि यार इसमें border radius कितनी लगाई गई है, everything. So I hope I answered you, Suraj.
Yes, sir. Got it, sir. Thank you, sir.
Any other query? Proceed. Okay. Okay. So let me show you the case study. My screen is visible. My screen is visible. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is my very first case study, which I made in 2000, I guess, 2022 or 23 something. So this is my very first case study, and this helps me to land my very first internship as well. So this is a
Satyam, sorry to interrupt. This is your previous new screen that is visible to the people. We request you to.
Okay, wait a second. Okay.
Now this is visible.
My screen is visible now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so this is my very first case study. So this is an application. Now, let me tell you the approach, how we can make case studies. So the very first project, and I will also recommend you not to make a case study which is very common. Like people used to make e-commerce websites and all of these things, because these don't show your capability of solving a problem. So consider a problem which is very unique. I have seen a girl who has solved a problem of Indian Railways ticketing system. तो उसने कुछ नहीं किया था. I have told you that user experience is not only limited to digital products. He has taken a ticket. How many of you have seen the vending machine of like local का जो टिकट होता है वो निकालते हैं हम लोग जब, तो वो काफी हेजी रहता है, उसमें पता नहीं लगता इतने जल्दी कि डेट किधर लिखी है, क्या चीज किधर लिखी है. He has just made a revised version of the ticket, and he got internships because that shows the problem solving ability in that girl. So I will recommend, if you are going for any case study, take a unique topic which is like unique. Like for example, you can make a parking allocation system का केस स्टडी बना लो. इसमें कोडिंग की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है, इज जस्ट रिक्वायर्ड योर लाइक रिसर्च एंड हाउ क्रिएटिव यू आर. So there I made a application, Think Food. So it is an application which solves a lot of problem for bachelors as well as the people those sometime होता है कि मम्मी घर पे कंफ्यूज हो जाती है आज बनाना क्या है. So this helps a lot. And now let me tell you कि research के through कैसे चीजें और insights you will get and that will you include in your design. So see, सबसे पहले एक यूएक्स के स्टडी में हम लोग लिखते हैं कि ये सब लास्ट में बनता है, जब पूरा प्रोडक्ट फाइनल हो जाए उसके बाद हम उसका डॉक्यूमेंट करते हैं. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि स्टार्टिंग से हम लोग ये लिखते जा रहे होते हैं, नहीं, ये लास्ट में होता है सबसे. यहाँ एक ओवरव्यू दिया है, देन स्टोरी, लाइक प्रॉब्लम्स क्या आ रही थी एंड उसका सोल्यूशन हमने क्या लिखा. कंस्टेंट बेस्ड ऑन द इंग्रेडिएंट्स अवेलेबल इन द किचन. होता क्या था कि हम लोग को कंस्टेंट ये होता था कि मैं वही बना सकता हूँ घर पे जो मेरे किचन में अवेलेबल है, राइट. सेकंड, लिमिटेड टाइम टू प्रिपेयर अ मील लीडिंग टू प्रेफरेंस फॉर क्विक एंड इजी ऑप्शंस. अभी कई चीजों के लिए लिमिटेड टाइम होता है कुछ कुछ चीजों बनाने के लिए, बट हमें फिर भी वो चीज खानी है. ओके, गेटिंग बोर्ड इजीली विद फेवरेट रेसिपीज. डिफिकल्ट फाइंडिंग इंस्पिरेशंस और न्यू आइडियाज फॉर मील्स. कंसर्न अबाउट कुकिंग स्किल्स एंड लैक ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस इन प्रिपेयरिंग. कई बार क्या होता है, हमें कुछ खाना होता है, हमें कुछ बनाना होता है, बट वो हमारे लिए न्यू होती है वो चीज, तो समटाइम वी लैक इन कॉन्फिडेंस कि बनेगा या नहीं बनेगा. Okay, so these are the problems जिसको हमने एड्रेस करने की कोशिश की. So this is MVP. So MVP is the very first model which you make of your product. उसके बाद उसमें रिफाइनमेंट होके फर्दर न्यू फीचर्स ऐड होते हैं. Now what do I mean by user research? अब यूजर रिसर्च में बहुत सारे तरीके होते हैं, जिससे एक होता है सर्वे. Now survey can be conducted if you have a large audience base. Now this application can be used by anyone. Okay, so I have created a Google form एंड मैंने वो शेयर किया था, जिसमें से फिर मैंने रिस्पॉन्सेज लिए, एंड उस गूगल फॉर्म का जो डेटा आया मेरे पास उसके बेसिस पे आई हैव क्रिएटेड दिस चार्ट. लाइक एंड सी द क्वालिटी ऑफ क्वेश्चंस यू आस्क टू द यूजर्स will lead to will show the results in your design, because जो क्वेश्चन आप उसको पूछोगे उसके बेस पे आपको उसके आंसर मिलेंगे एंड उसी बेस वही आंसर्स आपके डिजाइन में रिफ्लेक्ट होंगे. सो द क्वालिटी ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस, आई एम ऑलवेज से कि जब भी आप क्वेश्चनरी प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो गूगल फॉर्म के लिए, तो ऑलमोस्ट एक वीक उसमें स्पेंड करो, अपने साथ और लोगों को लेके बैठो कि कौन से सवाल से क्या मेरे को मिल सकता है. ओके, नाउ सी हाउ ऑफन यू कुक एट अ होम. अगर मेरे को इस क्वेश्चन में ही ऐसा आंसर मिलता कि रेयरली वो लोग कुक करते हैं, तो शायद से ये ऐप ही नहीं बनाता मैं. क्योंकि अगर इफ पीपल आर नॉट देयर टू यूटिलाइज दिस ऐप, तो उसका बनाने का मतलब ही नहीं है. ओके, बट हियर आई गॉट गुड रिस्पॉन्सेज. नाउ हियर, what kind of platform you prefer to use, Android, iOS, and website? Most of them told about Android. So that's why I have made an Android application instead of a website. Okay. Third thing, what feature do you consider most important in the recipe management system? So see, meal planning functionality, easy to use interface, it's very less. Search and filter option उसको भी कम है. The most सबसे ज्यादा किसको आया? Meal planning functionality. Okay. हाउ डू यू करेंटली फाइंड एंड डिस्कवर न्यू रेसिपीज? तो मोस्ट ऑफ द लोगों का रिस्पॉन्स आया सोशल मीडिया के थ्रू उनको मिलता है. ओके, नाउ दिस इज अ सिंपल कि मैंने इतने क्वेश्चन ही चार दिखाया, बट इट्स 20-30 क्वेश्चन ही का रहता है वो गूगल फॉर्म, जिसके थ्रू हम लोग क्वेश्चन देते हैं. ओके, नाउ सेकंड टाइप ऑफ रिसर्च. तो दिस इज टाइप्स ऑफ रिसर्च आई हैव डन. द वेरी फर्स्ट इज सर्वे, second is interview, so user interview. So I have taken interviews of 6 people. So and always try to take interviews of diverse people. क्योंकि होता क्या है, एक ही टाइप के लोगों के लिए आप लोगे तो आपकी ऑडियंस भी एक ही टाइप के लोगों के लिए बनेगा वो एप्लीकेशन में. तो सी इज अ होम मेकर, श्वेता इज अ फूड एंथुजियास्ट, जिसको खाना खाना बहुत पसंद है, खाना बनाना काफी पसंद है. सिद्धेश्वर, ही इज अ स्टूडेंट. ओके, एंड मैंने उसके आगे लिखा बिजी, वो बिजी रहता है. मृणाल, ही इज अ स्टूडेंट, सॉरी शी इज अ स्टूडेंट. अजय, अजय इज अ बैचलर. शुभांगी इज अ होम मेकर. ओके, सो यहाँ पर सबके इंटरव्यू से जो चीजें आती है उसको हम एक कॉमन एक सेंटेंस में हम लोग लिखते हैं. लाइक एग्जांपल, सिद्धेश्वर डोंट हैव time for cooking at hostel because of busy college schedule. I prefer eating at. तो इन लोगों के लिए तो है ही नहीं जो स्टूडेंट है और ऊपर से बिजी भी है. ठीक है. एज अ स्टूडेंट, नाउ जस्ट सी द रिव्यू ऑफ मृणाल. एज अ स्टूडेंट कुकिंग at home, I am comfortable with non-veg dishes but face challenges when key ingredients are missing. I need a recipe system that suggests alternative based on what available. I forget the recipe just after making it for the first time. Okay, now you have to find the insights from their reviews. That's very important. Otherwise, there is no meaning of taking interviews. So, like the one thing which she wrote here, like, but faces challenges when key ingredients are missing. Okay, so that also I have catered later. Now, this is an empathy mapping. This is one of the very crucial stage, like people do. So, basically, in this, based on all of your research, we do empathy mapping, in which we have to write what does the user think and feel, what does he see, what does he hear, and what does what does he say and do. And on this basis you will find a lot of insights. Now these are pains and gains based on empathy mapping. So this is known as empathy mapping. Okay, now this is style guide. Style guide is basically, its style guides come from a research only. Now why red color is used? Red color is used because red colors indicates hunger. That's why if you see Zomato as well, it is given they have given their primary color as red only, and even orange is also used for that. Is most of the time orange is used for excitement and all of these kind of things. Okay, now we have to declare the font. This is kind of short design system we can say. Now this is a user persona. Now what is a user persona? This is very important. Even if you do any kind of, if you are building any kind of product, user persona should be there. So, for example, I have taken hundred of interviews, hundred of surveys. I cannot make an application which is suitable for 100 different opinions, right? So, what we did, we take an average of these 100 people and put and make an hypothetical individual. This user persona is basically a hypothetical individual, जिसमें हम लोग 100 लोगों का एवरेज लेते हैं एंड उनके ओपिनियंस को मिक्स करके फाइनली उनकी पर्सनालिटी, उनके फ्रस्ट्रेशंस, उनके गोल्स लिखते हैं. एंड हम जो ऐप बनाते हैं वो यूजर पर्सोना के इंडिविजुअल के लिए बनाते हैं, बिकॉज दिस इज अ मिक्सचर ऑफ ऑल द, दिस इज एन एवरेज ऑफ ऑल द 100 पीपल. तो इसमें पूरी रिसर्च करने के बाद हम यहाँ पर फाइनली अपने कंक्लूजन लिखते हैं एंड उनके फ्रस्ट्रेशन क्या है उनको सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करते हैं. एंड उसके बाद हम लोग बनाते हैं यूजर फ्लो, इंफॉर्मेशन आर्किटेक्चर, बहुत सारी चीजें बनती है, बट आई हैव पुट 2 थिंग्स ओनली. तो यूजर फ्लो इज अबाउट योर एप्लीकेशन, की आपका एप्लीकेशन काम कैसे करेगा. मोबाइल एप्लीकेशन ओपन किया, फिर लॉग इन किया, लॉग इन करने के बाद लाइक दिस इज द होल, like if you are from computer science background, like you are aware about these things, like there is a whole UML diagrams and all, but we generally don't make whole UML diagram, we make 2 to 3 diagrams through which we can understand the whole user flow. So okay, now coming to the UI designs. Now see, okay, so this is, let me go here. Okay, so see the problem which we have solved: ingredients you want, ingredients you don't want. Now see, there are sometimes hota kya hai na, if I, in general, if you go on any application or like you put like कि मेरे पास onion है, मेरे पास potato है, and मेरे पास carrot है, and you have given this to GPT or Google कि मेरे पास ये चीज सब चीजें हैं, tell me मैं क्या बना सकती हूँ इस पे, क्या बना सकता हूँ इस पे. So they will tell you the recipe, but there are chances that they may include some another thing as well. But the condition is they will include these three things: onion, carrot, and potato. But they will add additional things as well. But if, for example, if you don't like garlic or ginger, you can include that as well. So what it will do, it will include the things you want, and also and also not include the things which you don't want. So that is a crucial feature. So that comes from a competitive analysis as well. There are applications which do similar kind of things, but they don't have this functionality. I got this thing from the customer reviews on the Play Store. So this is secondary kind of research which you can do for your product. Second is cook time. For some people, cook time is very necessary. Uh, like you can, and the third thing is serves. Now, how I come to this thing कि कितने लोगों के लिए बनाना है, इस ये क्यों important है? Let me tell you. होता क्या है, हमने कई बार हम लोग YouTube पे रेसिपीज देखते हैं, तो उसमें हमें बताया जाता है कि इतना ये डालो, 1 कप पानी डालो, ये सब डालो, बट उसमें एक प्री डिफाइंड वैल्यू नहीं होती ये कितने लोगों के लिए बनने जा रहा है, राइट? अगर उसमें जनरली 1 या 2 लोगों के लिए बनाया जाता है, अगर हमें वो 4 लोगों के लिए बना जाता है, बताया बनाना है, तो वी आर नॉट अवेयर कि हमें कितना डालना पड़ेगा उसमें क्वांटिटी. द क्वांटिटी डिफर पर क्वांटिटी डिफर करती है. So that's why we have taken number of serves as well. Okay. Now, after this, the recipe is generated, and this is how the results is shown. So, like now here, see, this is this is a unique UI. I try to make it. This all comes like if you start observing different things, different new styles of UI, you will come to know कि आज के समय पे क्या trend चालू है. Nowadays, a bento design system is going on, which is like box-like structures are more into design. So these are the things. So like on the home page, there are two options: generate a recipe and add a recipe. And I have given option like here only. Like this is the main button. Like if you just click on it, you can directly come on this page and generate a recipe. And like this is a profile page, and this is the result. For example, if I click on a particular dish, so this is the page which will shown to you. So there are 3 tabs: about, ingredients, and process. About will show about the recipe. Ingredients will show you which ingredients are required, and if you like see, if you switch the number of serves, this quantity will change. Okay. Now the process is important. The process will be shown here if you go into the process tab. So this is all about the how a case study is designed. Okay. So and yeah, this is a case study. Any doubt in case study, then we can move further. Can we access Figma for free using our college ID? Yes, you can access Figma for free. Yeah, I will tell that process as well. Just go on Google and type Figma for education. Click on get verified. And आगे का process बहुत simple है. Like you can put your college ID card and all of these things, and they will give you Figma Pro access for free of cost. Okay. Do you want an hands-on? A hands-on of Figma.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
What mistakes should a beginner avoid while working on their first projects? The first projects, working on the first projects. Mistakes. A mistake which I have done is directly jumping on Figma instead of doing research. एंड होता क्या है ना, अगर हम डायरेक्टली फिग्मा पे चले जाते हैं देन देयर आर लॉट ऑफ चेंजेस. एक बार डिजाइन बनाई फिर हमें याद आता है नहीं ये भी होना चाहिए था, ये भी होना चाहिए था. ट्राई टू मेक इट ऑन फर्स्ट ऑन अ पेपर, जिसको हम लोग लो फिडेलिटी डिजाइन कहते हैं. व्हेन यू लर्न यूएक्स फंडामेंटल्स यू विल कम टू नो अबाउट लो fidelity and high fidelity design. So low fidelity is like you draw it on pen and paper. Literally we draw on pen and paper first, and if we think that okay now this is a good thing, then we move towards Figma. Directly Figma पे jump मत करना, otherwise you will end up making something and then उसके बाद फिर बहुत सारे changes करने पड़ेंगे. I'm in college final year doing MTech BTech computer science and I am not sure okay, it's not sure to begin with UI UX career, what should I do? So okay, uh, I'm not sure. Okay. So, Isha, if you are placed somewhere, you are in final year, if you are placed somewhere, so take that job. Don't skip that for UI UX. Take that job. Side by side, learn UI UX and try to do internal switch in your company if you got a placement. If you didn't get a placement, invest 3 to 4 months in UI UX designing. Try to get a certification from Google Coursera because see, you are from BTech computer science background, right? And uh, already it's come to an end. So it's very necessary if you want a quick job. A certification is very much required for you. So apply for the financial aid on Coursera. It will get approved within 4 to 5 days, and that course will be free of cost for you. And then start learning there and get a certification. Make at least one case study. Even one case study is enough for you to land an internship. You mean sir ready wireframe or design structure before you mean the ready wireframe? Yes, wireframe exactly. That wireframe also consists of wireframe is little bit different and low fidelity is different. So wireframe is it's basically जब हम कोई चीज जब कोई इमारत भी होती है तो उसका सबसे पहले स्ट्रक्चर बनाया जाता है. दैट इज नथिंग बट वायर फ्रेम हम बेसिकली बाल्समिक करके सॉफ्टवेयर है, BALASMIQ, बाल्समिक करके एक सॉफ्टवेयर है, उसमें हम लोग वायर फ्रेम्स बनाते हैं and then we move towards low fidelity and high fidelity design. What are some free platform you recommend for learning UI UX for beginner? Okay, the very first is Ansh Mehra YouTube channel. The second one is Saptarishi, and you can Saptarishi UI UX. Just type Saptarishi UI UX or Saptarishi Swiggy. So these are the two free resources I would highly recommend you to go. And also Figma official channel is also there, so you can learn from them as well. Okay, any other queries? Else we can move towards the hands-on. Okay. Uh, Let me show the channels only. This is Saptarishi Prakash. I will put it in the chat box. The second one is Ansh Mehra. So, so these two channels I recommend you. You can proceed for with these two channels. Yeah. Any other doubt? Okay. Okay. Let's move towards Figma now. My screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the very first thing that this component, ये पूरी जो चीज है इसको हम लोग कैनवास कहते हैं. वेट, मैं दूसरे से ज्वाइन करता हूँ. Okay, my screen is visible. Hello. My screen is visible.
Yes, it's visible, but there is some echo.
Okay. This is. I guess now it's fixed.
Now it's fine.
Okay. Let's take a fresh page. Okay. So this is known as frames. अब इसका use, my voice is देखो वापस line table. अब आ रही है आवाज?
यस सर, आ रही है।
आवाज मेरे को ही वापस आ रही है। ओके, अब आ रही है आवाज?
Yeah, it's fine now.
ओके, ठीक है। So this is called as frame. So frame का मतलब क्या होता है? See, for example, कई बार क्या होता है कि मेरे को डिजाइन करना स्पेसिफिकली फॉर अ स्पेसिफिक स्क्रीन. फॉर एग्जांपल, आई वांट टू मेक अ डिजाइन फॉर मैकबुक. तो मैंने यहाँ डायरेक्ट क्लिक किया, मेरे को मैकबुक का साइज आ गया. ओके, तो दिस इज अ बेनिफिट ऑफ फ्रेम कि तुम्हें याद करने की जरूरत नहीं है किसी चीज की साइज एंड ऑल. तो दिस इज अ फ्रेम. लाइक फ्रेम कैन बी ऑफ मोबाइल फोन एज वेल. अब मैं अगर आईफोन का चाहता हूँ, मैं आईफोन 3 का लेना चाहता हूँ. ओके, का भी ले सकता हूँ. ओके, नाउ दीज आर फ्रेम्स जिसपे हम लोग डिजाइन करते हैं. ओके, नाउ अभी यहाँ पर कई सारे एडवांस फीचर आए. लास्ट एक ही साल हुआ है जब ये फीचर्स आए. इससे पहले ये नहीं थे. उससे पहले हम क्या करते थे? फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक चीज दिखाता हूँ. लाइक आई हैव मेड दिस. इसको भी यहाँ कर दिया, इसको कर दिया, इसको कर दिया, इसको कर दिया. ओके, अब ये रैंडमली ऑर्गेनाइज है. आई वॉन्ट कि एक सिस्टमेटिक वे में ऑर्गेनाइज हो. तो देयर इज अ थिंग विच इज नोन एज ऑटो लेआउट. तो देखो, मैंने इन सबको एक साथ सिलेक्ट किया. शिफ्ट प्लस ए, इट विल ऑटो लेआउट इट. मतलब अपने आप उसको अरेंज कर देगा. एंड यहाँ से मैं चेंज कर सकता हूँ कि मेरे को उसका लेआउट किस टाइप से चाहिए. ओके, तो दिस इज वेरी यूजफुल फीचर. यू विल रियलाइज इट व्हेन यू स्टार्ट डूइंग इट. तो ओके, लेट्स मेक समथिंग लाइक, हम बनाते हैं एक क्या बनाए? जस्ट सजेस्ट मी कुछ. क्या बनाए? एक सिंपल सा कुछ छोटा सा कंपोनेंट बनाते हैं.
Maybe new design for iPhone?
अ न्यू
Design for iPhone?
डिजाइन फॉर आईफोन.
Yeah.
और शुड वी रेप्लिकेट समथिंग? और शुड वी रेप्लिकेट समथिंग? लाइक आई विल टेल यू लाइक वो चीजें बनी कैसे हैं.
Yeah, maybe you can go with that.
ओके, सो हम आज रेप्लिकेट करेंगे कौन से एप्लीकेशन को? आज हम रेप्लिकेट करेंगे स्विगी. स्विगी नहीं, हम करते हैं फिल्म एनी एप्लीकेशन जिसको हम लोग रेप्लिकेट कर रहे करें आज. मोबिन. यस. ओके, आई विल शो यू वन मोर वेबसाइट जहाँ से हम लोग इंस्पिरेशन लेंगे. तो मोबिन इज अ वेबसाइट जहाँ से तुम लोग इंस्पिरेशन ले सकते हो. तो यहाँ पर ऑलमोस्ट हर एक एप्लीकेशन के यूआई अवेलेबल होते हैं. Done. ओके, तो जैसे अगर मैंने यहाँ पर टाइप किया फूड एंड ड्रिंक्स, तो यहाँ फूड एंड ड्रिंक्स के रिलेटेड जितनी वेबसाइट्स हैं, मतलब एप्लीकेशंस हैं, उनके यूआई आ जाते हैं, यू कैन सी। ओके, तो हम लोग रेप्लिकेट किसका करें? फाइनेंस, 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 या फिर कोई सजेशन दे दो क्या बना सकते हैं हम लोग आज। चलो ये बना लेते हैं। दस। ओके, माय स्क्रीन इज विजिबल, माय स्क्रीन इज विजिबल।
Yeah.
ओके, तो ठीक है, आज हम इसको रेप्लिकेट करेंगे, इस स्क्रीन को। द वेरी फर्स्ट थिंग इज, उनके इसमें एक सर्च बार है। आई विल टेल यू दिस इज लाइक, जब तुम सीखोगे बेसिक्स ऑफ फिग्मा, तो बेसिक्स ऑफ फिग्मा इट्स नॉट अबाउट यूएक्स, इट्स अबाउट कि हम कैसे रेप्लिकेट कर सकते हैं या फिर न्यू न्यू कंपोनेंट्स बनते कैसे हैं एक्चुअली। तो फर्स्ट, सबसे पहली चीज, दिस इज अ बॉक्स जिसमें यहाँ पर बॉर्डर रेडियस कुछ तो डाला हुआ है। ओके, स्क्रीन अच्छे तरह क्लियरली विजिबल है ना, या कलर्स में डिफरेंस तो नहीं है ना? ओके, ठीक है, ये बनाया। जस्ट टेक द कलर पिकर, ताकि मेरे को सेम कलर मिल जाए, मैंने सेम कलर ले लिया। ठीक है, मेरे को इस आईफोन का जो पेज है उसका भी कलर सेम करना है। ओके, हमने सेम कर लिया। ना उसी, इसमें कुछ तो बॉर्डर रेडियस है, हम ट्राई करेंगे हम एग्जैक्ट उसका मैच कर पाए, लाइक 20, 20 से ज्यादा, ट्राई टू मेक इट 30। ओके, 30 पे क्वाइट लुकिंग लाइक दैट सेम। ओके, नाउ द थिंग इज, नाउ यहाँ पर मैं एक बहुत बेनिफिशियल चीज तुम्हें बताता हूँ। अब कई लोग क्या करते हैं ना, यहाँ पर मैंने ये सर्च बार बना दिया, अब कई लोग इसके अंदर टेक्स्ट बॉक्स लेके यहाँ पर टाइप करने की कोशिश करेंगे, जो इसके अंदर लिखा है, क्या लिखा है? सर्च आफ्टर, सर्च आफ्टर पे। ओके, नाउ इसका फॉन्ट थोड़ा सा बड़ा है, तो अपन हम लोग करते हैं 17, हमको थोड़ा सा लाइट है। ओके, नाउ दिस इज अ वन वे, बट प्रॉब्लम क्या होती है ना, दिस इज, हमें नहीं पता कि ये इसके सेंटर में है क्या, यहाँ से उसकी एकदम एग्जैक्ट है क्या। वट यू शुड डू, आइडली वट यू शुड डू, कभी भी हमें किसी कंपोनेंट के अंदर टेक्स्ट लिखना है, कभी भी ऐसा नहीं करना कि हमने ये पहले बनाया उसके अंदर टेक्स्ट को पेस्ट किया। ऑलवेज वट वट यू शुड डू, जैसे ये टेक्स्ट है, समझो मैंने टाइप किया हुआ है टेक्स्ट। ओके, ये टेक्स्ट टाइप किया, शिफ्ट प्लस ए दबाना, बेसिकली हमने इसको ऑटो लेआउट किया। अब मैं इसको स्ट्रेच करूंगा, जितना एरिया है उतना। अब मेरे को ये चीज एकदम लेफ्ट में चाहिए, मैं यहाँ से इसको लेफ्ट में करूंगा इस टेक्स्ट को। ओके, हाँ, एकदम यहाँ पर कर दिया मैंने इसको। अब मैं यहाँ से चाहूँ तो मैं यहाँ से भी इसको स्पेसिंग डाल सकता हूँ, ये देखो, मैं चाहता हूँ कि इतना हो। अब मैं चाहता हूँ कि इसके पीछे मेरे को वो कलर मिल जाए, मैं फिल में जाऊंगा, अगेन फिल में जाके मैंने कलर पिक किया, दिस वन हो गया। अब मैं इसको दूंगा बॉर्डर 30 की। नाउ सी, ये पूरा एक कंपोनेंट बना, अब हिल रहा है नहीं, बट हिल रहा है, राइट। तो इस तरीके से हमें यूज करना चाहिए ऑटो लेआउट का। ऑटो लेआउट इज द मोस्ट यूजफुल फीचर इन होल फिग्मा। अब नाउ सी वन थिंग, अब इधर एक आइकन भी है, अब मेरे को आइकन चाहिए, तो अब मैं आइकन कहाँ से लेके आऊंगा? मैं खुद तो बनाता नहीं बैठूंगा, तो वट आई विल डू, आई विल यूज फिग्मा प्लगइन्स। तो यहाँ पर ये जो ऑप्शन है एक्शंस करके, इसमें जाना, गो इन प्लगइन्स एंड इसमें आइकॉनिफाई टाइप करना, आइकॉनिफाई, आइकॉनिफाई, गो है एंड सर्च फॉर सर्च। सर्च. तो नाउ आई विल ट्राई टू सी कि इसके जैसा सिमिलर कौन सा दिख रहा है. सो आई थिंक दैट दिस वन लुक्स सिमिलर टू दिस, एंड मैं यहाँ पर करूंगा इंपोर्ट एज फ्रेम, एंड मैंने इसको क्लिक करके रखा था, दैट्स व्हाई वो इसी के अंदर आया, एल्स वो नहीं आता. एंड इसका कलर, सिलेक्शन कलर्स में जाऊंगा, गेट द कलर एज थोड़ा सा ब्राइट. ओके, सो दिस वन ये बन गया. अब यहाँ पर क्या है, 1 2 3 4, ओके 4 कार्ड्स हैं यहाँ पर. सेम थिंग, अब मैं अगेन ये बॉक्सेस बना के उसके अंदर नहीं लिखूंगा, पहले मैं लिखूंगा ऑल 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 क्या लिखा है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल हम लिखते हैं ऑल ABC. ऐसे हम लोग 3 कार्ड्स बना लेंगे, लाइक दीज आर स्मॉलर देन द प्रीवियस वन. इतना है आई गेस. हम अगेन इसको फिल, तो शायद से 10 का है. इसके अंदर कुछ जो टेक्स्ट है, कंट्रोल, अगर हमने पूरे इसको सिलेक्ट किया और हमने कंट्रोल G दबाया तो ग्रुप हो जाता है पूरा. ओके, एंड नाउ इफ आई क्लिक ऑन, इफ आई मेड इट अ फ्रेम, एंड मैं क्लिप इसको यहाँ तक लेके आता हूँ, एंड देन इफ आई क्लिक ऑन क्लिप आर्ट, तो वहां से उसको कट कर देता है. ओके, नाउ दिस बॉक्स, अभी हमारे पास एकदम सिमिलर इमेज नहीं है, तो आई विल टेल यू इमेजेस हम लाते कहाँ से. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इतना हमारा बॉक्स है, एंड इसको हम लोग बॉर्डर रेडियस देते हैं 10 की. आई गेस इट इज ऑफ 10 ओनली, 20 लग रही है. ओके 20. अब इमेजेस कहाँ से लेके आनी है, क्लिक ऑन द राइट बटन, गो इन प्लगइन्स. प्लगइन्स में यू कैन टाइप अनस्प्लैश, अब मेरे पास ऑलरेडी था. गो इन प्लगइन्स एंड टाइप अनस्प्लैश, सो वहां से यू विल गेट इट. एंड अनस्प्लैश में फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट यू विल गेट फ्री इमेजेस जिनमें कॉपीराइट का भी कोई इशू नहीं होता. एंड यहाँ पर मैं टाइप करूंगा फॉर एग्जाम्पल अ शू. ओके, तो हम कोई और शू ले लेते हैं. एग्जाम्पल हम ये ले लेते हैं, तो ये यहाँ पर आ गया. ओके, तो सिमिलरली अब यहाँ पर एक टेक्स्ट लिखा हुआ है, शॉप शॉप एंड आफ्टर, शॉप एंड आफ्टर के ऐप. दिस इज अ मेन हेडिंग, सो इट नीड्स टू बी बोल्ड है. एंड इसका साइज 20 करते हैं. एंड सी, अब यहाँ पर एक चीज है कि यहाँ पर मेरे को लाइंस चाहिए, मेरे को नहीं पता लग रहा है ये सीधा है या नहीं. बट आई शुड, बट आई विल डू, मैं यहाँ पर जाऊंगा, व्यू में जाके रूलर पे क्लिक किया हुआ है. ओके, तो मतलब रूलर अनेबल है. यहाँ से मैं स्केल लूंगा. अब मेरे को पता लग गया ये थोड़ा सा, ओके, ऑल आर इन लाइट, तो मैं इसको ऐसे लिख दिया. इसको अगेन मैं ऑटो लेआउट में क्लिक करूंगा. ओके, नाउ दिस इज नोन एज अकॉर्डेंस, इस बटन को अकॉर्डेंस कहते हैं. ठीक है, अब अगेन मैं आइकॉनिफाई में जाऊंगा, मेरे को एक वो बटन चाहिए, फोटोस फ्रेम. ओके, अब यहाँ पर 1 2 3 4 5, ओके, वी वांट टू मेक 5 सर्कल्स नाउ. अभी कभी भी फिग्मा में सर्कल्स मत लेना, ट्राई टू टेक अ रेक्टेंगल, एंड उसको बॉर्डर रेडियस उसको सॉरी स्क्वायर लेना. अभी यहाँ पर एक और एक फंक्शनैलिटी मैं बताता हूँ फिग्मा की. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ मैंने यहाँ पर टाइप किया 100, तो खाली एक डायमेंशन चेंज हो रही है. मैं चाहता हूँ कि दोनों डायमेंशन चेंज हो उसके रेशियो के हिसाब से, तो क्लिक ऑन दिस, एंड अब मैंने इधर अगर 200 डाला तो इसका हाइट भी चेंज होता है. ओके, बट अब मैं चाहता हूँ कि मेरे पास दोनों चीजें सिमिलर हो, बट 50 50 के लिए 50. ओके, हम एक बार इसको नाप लेते हैं. 74 74 देखो मैंने एक रेक्टेंगल एक स्क्वायर लिया है, अब मैं इसकी बॉर्डर रेडियस को कर दूंगा 100, तो ये ऑटोमेटिकली ब्लू सर्कल बन गया। ओके, तो अभी हमें हमें ऐसी चार चीजें चाहिए। एक, हाँ, अब मैं डायरेक्टली चार चीजें नहीं लिखूंगा, बस हमें उनके नीचे उनका टाइटल भी देना है। नाउ दीज आर लिटिल स्मॉल एज कंपेयर टू द मेन हेडिंग, तो पहले हम लोग कंट्रोल शिफ्ट ए कंट्रोल नॉट मेन हेडिंग्स, हम इनको भी मीडियम रखेंगे, ए बी सी like this. Okay, now we will try to replicate these things. Now if you want to select two things at a time, click on the first element, then click shift and click on the second element. तो एक साथ दो चीजें क्लिक हो गई, कंट्रोल जी to group them, then control D to duplicate them, then paste it accordingly. Okay, again group them, make them as a frame, again we will go to unsplash, and if you have images already given by your stakeholders, you can directly import it as well, so no need to go on like any other website. Like we will put dummy logos here, logo, यहाँ पर हम इसका डालेंगे लोगो, इसमें we'll put a logo of Apple, and Tesla. Okay, now the same thing is repeated here, इसको कंट्रोल डी के बाद नीचे लिखेंगे।
Sorry for interrupting. I want to ask one question.
Yes, yes.
The website you're using, is it paid or it's free of cost?
Which website? This
On
Figma?
which you, yeah.
No, Figma is free. Figma is free of cost. If you want the developer mode access, like those who are developer, so that required a paid version. But if you are a student, so then it is free of cost if you are a student. But this designing software Figma is free of cost.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Branch. Now we have 3 images. Define. Hmm. Okay. So this is how we have replicated this thing. Now, similarly, we can make the bottom navigation bar as well, like this one. So it's not that tough. So you can see like we have almost replicated these things. Like we can put a text over here as well. Like here it is written sale up to this much. One more thing I would like to show you, that is like what is prototyping. So prototyping basically helps you to navigate from one screen to another screen in Figma itself. Figma also like see we have taken it as a, is it unlimited free plugins, Iconify and Plus? Yes, it's unlimited. It's free. It's free of cost. Okay. So now see, we have used iPhone 16 Plus, and here also we have used iPhone 16 Plus. For example, if I click on this shoe, I want कि वहां पर एक अलग पेज खुल जाए. मैं फॉर एक रेफरेंस दिखा रहा हूँ. हम इस पेज पे कुछ भी डिजाइन कर सकते थे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यहाँ पर शूज की इमेज आ गई, उसके नीचे कुछ कंटेंट आ गया. ओके, आई वांट दिस इमेज टू ओपन. आफ्टर क्लिकिंग ऑन दिस, तो मैं क्या करूंगा, यहाँ पर प्रोटोटाइप का एक ऑप्शन लिखा है, इस पर क्लिक करूंगा. आई वांट दिस थिंग, राइट. इस पर क्लिक करने के बाद ये यहाँ पर आ जाए. अब यहाँ पर मेरे पूछ रहा है क्या करने पे आना चाहिए. ट्रिगर, ऑन क्लिक, एक्शन, नेविगेट टू दिस. मैंने जो लगा रखा है एनिमेशन, व्हाट टाइप ऑफ एनिमेशन आई वांट. आई वांट इंस्टेंट, नो आई वांट स्मार्ट एनिमेट. स्मार्ट एनिमेट में आई वांट इजी इन एंड आउट. या दैट्स इट. ओके, नाउ सी, क्लिक ऑन द फ्रेम. यहाँ पर एक बटन होता है, डोंट गो हेयर, जस्ट क्लिक ऑन दिस बटन. ओके, वेट वेट वेट, हमने यहाँ पर स्क्रीन प्रोटोटाइप्स होता है. iPhone 16, iPhone 16, iPhone 16, iPhone 16, iPhone 16 plus, iPhone 16 plus. Okay. So see, this is the design, and we have done prototyping. So if I click here, so this is how the whole application is designed. And then a lot of applications which like this is a recent website which we have designed. Like here also. So this is prototyping. Like I can navigate in Figma only. I'm navigating these screens on the Figma. This is a recent work which we have done. So like this is also designed on Figma only. So we can even prototype this as well. Like on clicking on this, the second screen is coming on the middle of these things. So and in general, like it required 3 to 6 months to design a whole full-fledged application. Like I have worked on 3 to 4 mobile applications. So basically, these things consist of almost 60 to 70 screens for one applications. If you are considering edge cases, what do I mean by edge cases? Like you are making confirmation box as well, like giving edge cases like on no, what action should come, on yes, what action should come, what kind of pop-up should it should show, for sign up page, login page, uh, how the forget password page should look. So for an general application, it can require more than 60 pages. So, okay, any further doubt? After that, we can wrap up. Hello. Any doubt, or we can wrap up?
Sir, I have one question about Figma variants.
Figma
Variants.
plugins, okay.
Figma variants.
Figma variants, okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Can you explain me, sir, what is a variance and
See,
when we?
the benefit of variants, I will tell you. For example, like I will show you my screen. For example, if this is a button, let's make a button. Wait, I will show you on the community page only. So, okay, this is also one more interesting thing, that this is a Figma community. So what it does, like you always don't need to make everything from the scratch. There are things which are already available on the websites. So you can just type here, like for example, if I want, okay, so let's clear that out. So like variants, no? Buttons, design systems. So variants we create in design systems basically. So variants, what variants help us? So okay. So the variants basically means if I create a one button, so see here, my screen is visible, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. For a button, there are multiple variants. For example, active state variant. This is an active state variant of a button. This is an inactive state of a variant. This is an disable state of a variant of a button. So, for example, if we create only one button, we have to create three component of it. One, we have to name it as like active state, disable state, inactive state, and we can just switch it. Like if they have done it, तो हमारे लिए easy जाएगा. मैंने नहीं किया. लाइक बेसिकली वेरिएंट्स में हम एक ही चीज के मल्टीपल वेरिएंट्स बना सकते हैं और उसको यूज कर सकते हैं मल्टीपल टाइम. तो हर टाइम हमें वही चीज को वापस बनाने की जरूरत नहीं है. अगर हमने एक बार बटन बना चुका है एंड उसके हमने 3 वेरिएंट बनाए हैं, तो हमने हमने एक ही बार बनाया है, हर बार हम उसको यूज कर सकते हैं, बस वहां पर स्विच करके कि हमें इसका ये वाला वेरिएंट यूज करना है. फिग्मा में यहाँ साइड में ऑप्शन आ जाता है इस पैनल में, अगर हमने वेरिएंट क्रिएट किया है तो यहाँ पर. ओके, एनी अदर डाउट?
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hello everyone, you can ask questions as this is the Q&A round, I think. And then we will proceed for how you can download the certificates, and the team members will take over the things. You can ask any questions that, whatever questions that you are having regarding UI UX. Mr. Satyam is here for you.
ओके.
It's a Q&A round. You can chit chat with Mr. Satyam, or even you can write it in the chat box, whatever the questions that you are having.
Okay, so my question is, is UI UX only for designing, or can we even launch the app or website, whatever we are designing it for?
Yeah, you can, like, if you know coding, you can make it as an app as well. Like, I consider people, those who are into UI UX, as a like innovative people. They can, like, they have very innovative mind. So you can, if you have any idea in your mind, you can just design it. And if you show it to any developer or any investor, even, like, I have seen people just taking investment on the basis of design only, because development is very easy, but creativity, development is easy of anything, but the creativity and bringing the idea so into real and visualizing someone कि ये मेरा idea है, that is a very important thing. Like, I worked on an application जहाँ पर someone told me कि हमें एक प्रोफेशनल डेटिंग ऐप बनाना है. तो उनके पास बस एक रफ आइडिया था, एंड वी डिजाइन द होल एप्लीकेशन. मतलब खाली यूआई हमने बनाया था, एंड वी गॉट द फंडिंग ऑन दैट बेसिस, एंड जो फंडिंग का पैसा आया था हमने उससे डेवलप किया था. तो दैट इज वेरी लाइक, if you are a UI UX person, you can switch in product management as well very easily, because जो research का part है. And one thing I consider in UI UX, that your communication needs to be very good, because most of the time you will be sitting with the stakeholders only. Your communication plays a very important role. If you are shy, try to get rid of your shyness, because that will hamper your career as a UX designer. I am aiming for product management role. I have even bagged an internship in the same. What should I learn in UI UX? Okay, uh, you have bagged an internship in product management. Okay, so it's good. Product management is good. If you want, like, I have bagged an internship in the same. Like, if you want to shift in UI UX from product management, or you want to learn UI UX as a product management manager. Shravani, are you there? How do you stay updated with the latest trend? Okay, so just follow LinkedIn. There are a lot of people, those who post regarding UI UX. Like, my whole feed is regarding UI UX of LinkedIn. So, like, if I open my LinkedIn, I guess in on every third post, it's related to UI UX only. So, see, this is a UI UX post. Everything is related to UI UX. So start following like UI UX content on Insta and Google. If you search things on Google, automatically the algorithm will understand that this guy is searching for UI UX related things. Automatically your feed will get overwhelmed with these kinds of content.
So how many days classes is this, and what all can I learn from this all?
Can you repeat?
How many days classes is this, and what all can I learn from this? Is this
Classes.
just a basic or advanced version as well?
You
You're
are talking about
teaching
this.
are you
You are
teaching
talking about.
just the basics or advanced version as well?
Wait. Are you talking about this masterclass, right?
Yeah, yeah.
No, this is actually basic. We just want to introduce people with the UI UX thing. Later, if we got good responses in the feedback form, then we will think about launching a course at a minimum cost of 99 or something like that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah. How long does it usually take to become skilled in UI and UX designing? Depends on your efforts. If you put 1 to 2 hours daily, you can become a good UX designer in just 2 or 3 months only. Like I have seen people doing UI UX challenges. So what they basically do, there is a website which give you a task every day. So on the very first day, they tell you to make a screen for login page. On the second day, told you to make a home screen of an e-commerce website. On the third day, they told you to make an dashboard. So for a consistent 100 days, you have to design for them. So after that, you can post it on the daily basis on internet. So people will definitely notice you if you do that those kind of things, and they will definitely appreciate your efforts, and maybe you can land an internship as well.
So can you mention the app's name, what you just said?
Yeah, wait a second. मैंने भी एक समय पे वो किया हुआ है 100 days UI UX challenge. Yeah, here are dailyui.co. So start your challenge for free. So you just have to give your email address, then they will mail you कि आज का challenge क्या है, कल का challenge क्या है. Okay, so वो अपने आप ही मैसेज आ जाएगा. You will get a message. Open your email box and all. So you will get a message कि आज ये बनाना है, कल ये बनाना है. And just take the challenge and you can share your work. Also, if you're consistent, they will reward you as well.
So anyone else who having some questions or doubts or queries?
What are some common job roles in UI UX? Okay. The very first thing is that at an entry level, there are chances that you will start in don't say third party people. Okay. What are some common job roles in UI UX? Okay. So at an entry level, you will enter as a UI designer or UX designer or as a UI UX designer. But the second role which you will get, that is of product design. Now, what does a product designer do? So all the work which what a UX designer do, along with the business perspective of the company as well. Like he will think from a business perspective as well. Like as a UI UX designer, you will not think about the monetary things, like what will the costing of making this and this thing. But as a product designer, you have to think. So after UI UX designer, you may become a product designer. Then you can become a UX writer as well, who write experiences. UX researchers are there, UX analysts are there, then UX specialists are there, then UX in communication is there, UX in cyber security is there. So there is n number of posts in UX. There are a lot of different variety in UI UX. Can we do UI UX as a freelancer? Yeah, definitely. I have even worked for Vastav as a freelance. So yeah, definitely you can work.
Any more questions? So any other question you're having, you can please go with these questions and queries. I guess no more questions are there. So thank you all of you to be the part of this master class. And I have lots of things to tell you about all these vScholar and this platform we have generated for immense of knowledge to be provided to people like you. And before going with this, I would also want to thanks our speaker, Mr. Satyam, and we are also looking up for more concepts on this UI UX in future. So we will let you know all these things later on. Now, one announcement is here regarding for the e-certificate. For that, you can find out the way how you can find the e-certificate, and it will only provide it to those who have registered themselves or enrolled themselves with the Vastav Intellect. So once you will find out the way how to download your e-certificate, here is the screen, and please follow the steps we are presenting here, and accordingly you will find out. Can we please start this? Yes. So this is the vScholar page where you're having a step certificate and feedback. Here you find out your masterclass name, ID, and certificate. So design with purpose is the current one. You are already in this masterclass.
You guys will see your certificates after the class has been finished, and those who have not registered yet here on vScholar portal, this is the last chance for you guys to register yourself on the portal by creating an account here. There is an option of creating account. Once you have created your account, you can submit your things, and in masterclass you have to enroll here. It's free. Once you have enrolled here, just go to this section, masterclass, and enroll for this. Once you enroll here, make purchase, you will directly comes into your dashboard. Then you will find here.
Now you can download the certificate as well, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the masterclass has been over. I think now the registration portal has been closed now. So only registered participants can get their certificates. And what else they can do? They can click here on certificate. Your certificate will be loaded and you can save it as on PDF format. And apart from that, after getting the certificate, you can also share at your LinkedIn portal directly or copy the link and share it on the LinkedIn. So we hope you will share it on the LinkedIn, and over to Vastav IP Solution team.
Okay, so once again, thank you all of you. And today is a very important day. Today is our launch day for our vScholar platform. As in, Vastav is a group, and we having lots of platform where we keep making people to learn lots of subjects and domains. On that basis, we have generated a platform that is vScholar. So today is the launch day and we have started it. So a big thanks I want to give Mr. Satyam that he's been the part of it and started this journey. So we are excited to launch our brand new platform that is vScholar, where you are in right now. As you know that you can download your e-certificate not only for this masterclass but also for the upcoming masterclasses. We have generate that kind of series in a way that a number of masterclasses on several topics on several domains going to be conducted here only. So I request you all, you can enroll yourself with us for lifetime. It doesn't matter whether you are a student, whether a fresher, working professional, any platform from wherever you are coming, you are most welcome in this vScholar. As per the alert, we're having a next upcoming masterclass on IPR, that is intellectual property right, which is going to be held on 19th April 2025. It's going to be taken by Mr. Venkatesh Bharti. He's the founder and the director of the Vastav Intellect IP Solution. Is a renowned scientist, awardee by Mr. Rajnath Singh, having lots of research work, immense knowledge and a deep journey with the innovators and the creators, right? So if you also want to see, and if you want to make your vision towards research and how it becoming, how to generate ideas, get your ideas to connected with industries and start a new source of income, how it going to be possible will going to be tell in this master class. Okay. And हर सेशन के बाद आपको एक ई सर्टिफिकेट मिलेगा, जैसे ये मिल रहा है। मैं बार बार एक चीज को रिपीट कर रही हूँ कि उसके लिए आपको इनरोल करना होगा। जब आप इनरोल करेंगे, आप लाइफ टाइम के लिए वी स्कॉलर के साथ जुड़ जाएंगे। आपको ई सर्टिफिकेट मिलेगा सिर्फ उन्हीं लोगों को जो रजिस्टर्ड होंगे। वैल्यूबल नॉलेज और अपने डोमेन के बेसिस पर, अगर आप चाहते हैं कि इन डोमेन्स पर भी मास्टर क्लासेस हम अरेंज करें, सो वी कैन हेल्प यू। आपको हमारी वेबसाइट ज्वाइन करनी है, वी स्कॉलर प्लेटफॉर्म ज्वाइन करना है। इन द एंड वी विल गिव यू द डिटेल्स, वी विल फ्लैश इट इन दिस स्क्रीन। एंड आप अपने डोमेन के साथ आ सकते हैं, अपने इंटरेस्ट एरिया को यहाँ पर बता सकते हैं और इस
Sorry to
लर्निंग
interrupt.
मूवमेंट के साथ आप जुड़ सकते हैं। जस्ट अ मिनट,
हाँ,
before leaving this thing, we will discuss, we have already discussed all the part, but I also want to request you all, please turn on your camera so that we can have a picture, and this interaction will also going to be very memorable. And one more thing I want to add in here, and that when you are going to come with your this upcoming master class, you all are welcome, and you can also share these links with your near and dear ones so that they can also avail the lots of informations and insightful sessions like you. So I request you all, please turn on your camera. Just for a quick photograph, please turn on your cameras. Thank you. Thank you, Harshita. Thank you, Vardhan. Thanks, Zaina. Please, everyone, turn your camera. Is this Arjun, Gayatri, Arsh, Jen, Ayushi? Please turn on your cameras. It's a request so that we have a quick photograph session. Okay, thank you all. Thank you so much for being here. And we are waiting to welcome you for our next upcoming session. Thank you once again.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
And thank you, sir.